Good morning, students. Welcome again here in this video tutorial. Students, as you can see here in this picture, what? Dance, then music, then animal, then historical places, then dress. So, according to this, each region can be associated with a distinctive kind of food, clothing, poetry, dance, music, as well as art, which is collectively termed as its culture. What it terms? Yes, it terms as its culture. We tend to identify people living in a particular region on the basis of these. In our country, India. Yes, which country? In our country, India, over the centuries, there has been a significant fusion of cultures between Buddhist, Hindus, Muslims, Jain, Sikhs, and various tribals population in India. As all of you know that India is the birthplace of Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism and other religions. They are collectively known as Indian religions. So student, today we will learn or we will know more about the making of regional cultures. Which chapter? Yes, this is your chapter number 9 of history book. Okay, which chapter? Chapter number 9, the making of regional cultures from your history book. And this is your part 1. Which part? This is your part 1. Now, student, let's continue our chapter. Okay, one of the commonest way of describing people is in terms of the language they speak. Okay, when we refer to a person as Bengali or Tamil, or you can say that ki if we say some person speak which language, Bengali, or someone speak Tamil or an Oriya language. If we something, so what this usually means that he or she speaks Tamil, Bengali, Oriya. It means what? Yes, it means lives in Tamil Nadu, West Bengal or Odisha. Yes, it means he or she lives where? Yes, lives in Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and then Odisha. According to this, we also tend to associate each religion with distinct kind of food, clothes, poetry, dance, music, and painting. Sometimes we take these identities for granted and assume that they have existed from time immemorial. So, however, the frontiers separating regions have evolved over time and, in fact, are still changing. Yes, I'm talking about beta, in fact, still are changing. Also, what we understand as regional cultures today are often the product of complex processing of intermixing of local tradition with ideas from other parts of the subcontinent. As we will see, some traditions appear specific to some regions. Others seem to be similar across region and yet others derive from older practices in a particular area but take a new form in other regions. The Cheras and the development of Malayalam. So here, which language? Malayalam. And as you all of you know that now Malayalam is known as the language of which state? Yes, as the language of state Kerala. Which state language? Yes, state. Which state? Kerala. And Malayalam is the language of state Kerala. Now, student, let us begin by looking at an example of the connection between language and region. Which, yes, now let us begin by looking at the example of which thing, yes, or you can say that connection between language and region. Student, the Chera kingdom of Mahodhayapuram. Which, yes, the Chera kingdom of Mahodhayapuram was established in the 9th century. When it was established, yes, the Chera kingdom of Mahodhayapuram was established in the 9th century. Which century? 9th century. In the southwestern part of the peninsula part of present day Kerala. Okay, got it? Then it is likely that Malayalam was spoken in this area. Which language was spoken in this area? Yes, Malayalam was spoken in this area. Now one question here, ma'am, how you can say that? आप ऐसा कैसे बोल सकती हो कि that time भी चेरा किंगडम जो आपका महोदयापुरम स्टैब्लिश हुआ था 9th सेंचुरी में, वेयर इन द साउथर्न सॉरी इन द साउथ वेस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ द पेनिनसुला पार्ट ऑफ प्रेजेंट डे केरला, कि वो मलयालम ही लैंग्वेज बोलते थे. सो दैट्स वाई that time rulers उन्होंने क्या करा? The rulers introduced the Malayalam language and script in their inscriptions. उन्होंने क्या करा? अपनी जो language थे उनके inscription और script लिखे. In fact, this is one of the earliest examples of the use of regional language in official records in the subcontinent. Just look at the picture also, beta. Yes, an early Kerala inscription. Which inscription? Yes, an early Kerala inscription composed in Malayalam. So that's why the ruler introduced the Malayalam language and script in their inscription. And in fact, this is one of the earliest example of the use of regional language in official records in the subcontinent. And you know, one important thing also, at the same time, the Cheras also drew upon Sanskritic tradition. Which tradition Cheras also drew upon? Yes, the Cheras also drew upon Sanskritic traditions. The Temple Theatre of Kerala. Which theatre of Kerala? The Temple Theatre of Kerala, which is traced to this period, borrowed story from the Sanskrit epics. So the first literary works in Malayalam. Which literary works? Yeah, the first literary works in Malayalam dated to about the 12th century. When it was dated, yes, it was dated to about the 12th century and are directly indebted to Sanskrit. Okay, which, yes, indebted to Sanskrit. So student, just look at here. Interestingly enough, a 14th century text, when, yes, 14th century text, here the Lila Tilakam. Which one? Lila Tilakam dealing with the grammar and poetics. What? Lila Tilakam dealing? Yes, Lila Tilakam dealing with grammar and poetics, and which was composed in Manipravalam. Which means, which was composed in Manipravalam, literally diamonds and corals. What it means? Literally diamonds and corals, and referring to the two languages. How many languages it referring? Yes, it's referring to the two languages, Sanskrit and the regional language. So got it, beta? As you all of you know, interestingly enough, a 14th century text, the Lila Tilakam, dealing with the grammar and poetics, was composed in which? Yes, Manipravalam, and then literally diamond and corals, and referring to the two languages, Sanskrit and the regional language. Now student, let's come here. Our next topic is rulers and religious traditions. Which topic? Rulers and religious traditions. So one of the best example, the Jagannatha cult. Okay. In other religions, religious cultures grew around religious tradition. So the best example of this process is the cult of Jagannath. Okay, which process? Yes, the best example of this process is the cult of Jagannatha. Literally, Lord of the Word is named for Vishnu. Okay, what? Literally, Lord of the Word, a name for Vishnu, and where? At Puri, Odisha. Just listen again, beta, very carefully. The best example of this process is the cult of Jagannatha, and literally Lord of the Word, a name for Vishnu, at Puri, Odisha. To date, the local tribal people. Which tribal people? Yes, local tribal people make the wooden image. What make? Yes, make the wooden image of the deity, which suggests that the deity was originally a local god. Okay, then who was later identified with Vishnu? Who? Yes, who was later identified with Vishnu? In the 12th century, when in the 12th century, one of the most important rulers of the Ganga dynasty, Ananta Varman, who? Anantavarman, what he was decided? He was decided to erect a temple. What he was decided? Yes, he was decided to erect a temple. Who? Yes, one important ruler of Ganga dynasty. And what was name? Yes, Anantavarman. He was decided to erect a temple for Purushottama Jagannatha at Puri. Okay, when? Yes, at Puri, Purushottama Jagannatha. Student, just look at here also. Uh, Look at this picture, icons of Balbhadra, yes, then Subhadra and Jagannath. Palm leaf manuscript. But ये palm leaf manuscript है whom? Yes, icons of whom? Balbhadra, Subhadra and Jagannath. Then subsequently in 1230, when? Yes, 1230, King Anang Bhima. Which king? Yes, King Anang Bhima III dedicated his kingdom to the deity and proclaimed himself as the deputy of the गॉड. उन्होंने अपने आप को क्या कर दिया? डेडिकेट कर दिया बिल्कुल. जो उनकी किंगडम थी, जो थी वो सारी टू द डाइटी एंड प्रोक्लेम्ड हिमसेल्फ. अपने आप को क्या माना उन्होंने? डेप्टी ऑफ द गॉड. हियर डेप्टी ऑफ द गॉड मीन्स बेटा भगवान का प्रतिनिधि. एज द टेम्पल गेन इन इम्पोर्टेंस एज अ सेंटर ऑफ pilgrimage, its authority in social and political matters also increased. Which matters also increased, beta? Yes, social and political. All those who conquered Odisha. Where all those who conquered Odisha, such as which one? Mughals, the Marathas, and the English East India Company. Which one? Such as the Mughals, Marathas and the English East India Company attempted to gain control over the temple. What? Yes, attempted to gain where? Control over the temple. Beta, just look at here also, Jagannath Temple, Puri. And you know what? They felt that. Who felt that? Yes, Mughals, Marathas and English East India Company. What they felt? They felt that this would make their rule acceptable to the local people. What they wanted to gain control? Yes, they always attempted to gain control over the temple, and according to this, what they felt that? They felt that this would make their rule acceptable to the local people. Now student, let's come here. Our next topic is the Rajputs and tradition of heroism. So Rajput, okay, in the 19th century, okay, which century? In the 19th century, the region that constitutes most of the present day Rajasthan. Which day? Yes, Rajasthan was called Rajputana by the British. What it was called? Yes, it was called Rajputana by the British. And you know, while this may suggest that this was an area that was inhabited only or mainly by Rajput, this is only partly true. But yes, this is only partly true. And you know, there were and are, yes, tab bhi or ab bhi. Yes, that time also and at present time also, several groups who identify themselves as Rajput in many areas of northern and central India. जो अपने आप को क्या कहते हैं, क्या identify करते हैं? Themselves as a Rajput. And of course, there are several peoples other than Rajput who live in Rajasthan. Yes, other people also where live? Yes, live in Rajasthan, and several other peoples then other than who? Other than Rajput. However, the Rajputs are often recognized as contributing to the distinctive culture of Rajasthan. Yes, what Rajputs are often recognized? Yes, the Rajputs are often recognized as contributing to the distinctive culture of Rajasthan. Students, just look at the picture also. Prince Raj Singh of Bikaner. Whose picture here is it? Yes, Prince Raj Singh of Bikaner. So that's why we can say that these culture traditions were closely linked with the ideals and aspiration of the rulers from about the 18th century. अगर हम देखें कौन सी सेंचुरी से 8th century, most of the present day state of Rajasthan was ruled by various Rajput families. Okay, yes, but I am talking about which century? Sorry, I am talking about the 8th century. Yes, अगर हम देखें 8th century से most of the present day state of Rajasthan was ruled by whom? Was ruled by various Rajput families. Prithviraj was one such ruler. सो ये जो पृथ्वीराज चौहान थे उस टाइम के एक ऐसे रूलर थे जो 8th सेंचुरी के टाइम से अगर हम देखें कि वो कौन सी फैमिली से बिलोंग करते थे, राजपूत फैमिली से बिलोंग करते थे और कौन से स्टेट में, राजस्थान में उनका एम्पायर था. ठीक है, देन बेटा पृथ्वीराज चौहान वॉज वन सच रूलर एंड यू नो दीज रूलर्स चेरिश द आइडियल ऑफ द हीरो. यस, चेरिश विथ yes what idol of the hero who fought valiantly, often choosing death on the battlefield rather than the face defeat. सो वो हारने की बजाय, डिफीट की बजाय डेथ को उन्होंने चूज करना ज़्यादा पसंद करते थे कि मैं हारूं नहीं, चाहे मेरी डेथ हो जाए, चाहे मैं मर जाऊं, बट मैं हारूं नहीं. स्टोरीज अबाउट राजपूत हीरोज वर रिकॉर्डेड इन पोएम्स. यस, स्टोरीज ऑल्सो, काफ़ी स्टोरीज ऑल्सो लिखी गई हैं जो आपके राजपूत हीरोज हैं वो किसके उसमें वर रिकॉर्डेड इन पोएम्स एंड सॉन्ग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ विच थिंग. स्टोरीज अबाउट राजपूत हीरो वर रिकॉर्डेड, यस, इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पोएम्स, song, which were recited by specially trained minstrels. Okay, who? Yes, recited by whom? Recited by specially trained minstrels. These preserved the memories of heroes and were expected the inspired other to follow their example. What? Yes, preserve the what? Memories of the hero and what were expected? Yes, expected to inspire other to follow their example. And you know, ordinary people were also attracted by these stories. Yes, which people also attracted by these stories? Yes, ordinary people were also attracted, which often depicted dramatical situation, okay, and range of strong emotion, just like you can say that loyalty, friendship, love, valor, anger, etc. Which was things, just strong emotion, loyalty, friendship, love, valor, anger, and then etc. Did women find a place within these stories? Can you tell me, beta? Did women find a place within these stories? Sometimes women figure as a cause for conflicts. Yes, but women figure also as the cause for conflict, as men fought with one another to either win और प्रोटेक्ट वन. कई बार क्या होता था, सो मैनी टाइम्स क्या हुआ कि वुमेन को भी जीतने के लिए या उनको प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए भी आपस में वॉर हुए. ओके, सो दैट्स वाई वी कैन से दैट कि आइदर विन और प्रोटेक्ट वुमेन. Women are also depicted as following their heroic husband in both life and death. There are stories about the practice of sati. Okay, which story? Yes, practice of sati or the immolation of widow or the funeral pyre of their husband. Which sang practice of stories of which sang practice of सती. जो सती के टाइम पे अगर हस्बैंड की डेथ हो जाती है तो वुमेन को उनके साथ ही बर्न कर दिया जाता था. ओके, जिंदा ही बर्न कर दिया जाता था. और द इमोलेशन ऑफ विडोज और द फ्यूनरल पायर ऑफ देयर हस्बैंड. So those who followed the heroic idol, okay, who followed what? Who followed the heroic idol often had to pay for it with their lives. उन्हें अपनी लाइफ के साथ भी पूरा उसे पे करना होता था. So that's why so those who followed the heroic idol often had to pay for it with their life. So for today's student, that's it. In next video we will continue this chapter in part 2. Okay, thank you all of you. Have a nice day ahead.